Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. I hope that you all are enjoying this beautiful weather, and I guess a shout out to all of my friends. So as you all know, September is National Fall Awareness Month, and for the past couple weeks we've been going over different rooms in the house and talking about different ways that you can reduce your risk of falling. So today we are tackling the kitchen. And the number one reason that my clients usually tell me that they've had a fall in the kitchen is that they are reaching for something. So they go up in their cabinet to reach for something, or they're overreaching and they're losing their balance. So that's kind of what we're going to go over today, some different ways that you can reduce your risk of falling in the kitchen. So thinking about where we're putting things, the further you reach up and the further you reach out, the more likely you are to have a fall. So we really want to make sure that your kitchen is designed with that in mind. It is recommended that your most commonly used items are about shoulder high in your cabinet. I'm doing a bad job with my camera here. Shoulder high to waist high, especially your heavy items. You definitely do not want to be reaching overhead for heavy items. So if you have an item that is overhead and you're having trouble getting to it, let me flip my camera here. I'm going to introduce my handy grabber. So these grabbers are really good for lightweight items, either up high or down low. You do not obviously want to be using a grabber to do heavy items like this jar of honey. But if you've got something overhead that's pretty lightweight, you can use your grabber for those kinds of things. And it really reduces your risk of having to reach up too far or down too low. The other thing that I wanted to touch on is, the step stool. So if you have items that you just have to keep up high and you can't use your grabber to get to them, some people just have to use a step stool. So you do want to remember to keep your step stool really close to the counter, and corners are great spaces. Corners kind of give you somewhere to lean against if you need extra support. So if you're going up on the step stool and you've got that counter there that you can lean onto. Okay, the other thing I wanted to touch on in the kitchen are rugs. So I recommend that people keep a rug by their kitchen sink. Most people do have a rug at their kitchen sink. This is a AntiFatigue gel mat, and it is very grippy. It takes a lot to make this move. It just moved there, but it usually doesn't. It's pretty tight. So the one problem with these AntiFatigue mats is they are a little bit squishy. So if you're someone, let me close these cabinets here, who has decreased balance or sensory issues in your feet, maybe diabetes or neuropathy, some people find the AntiFatigue mats to be a little squishy and it can throw off your balance. So whether you use a regular low profile rug or an anti-fatigue mat, you just want to make sure that it has that anti-slip backing. So you don't want your rug sliding. Again, I think rugs are a great idea for the kitchen sink specifically because this tends to be an area where there's a lot of water. So if you're splashing, doing dishes, it's nice to have a rug there to kind of catch the water so you're not slipping on water on a hard floor. The other thing that I wanted to touch on in the kitchen and also every room in the house is overhead lighting. So fans or overhead lighting that have pull chains. You want to make sure that that chain is not too high. Again, I have a lot of clients tell me that they really struggle with reaching to grab those pull chains. So whether you extend them by just using a ribbon, a string, or you actually get the pull chain extenders, that can really help you reduce your fall risk so you're not reaching too far overhead to get that pull chain. So that's all I've got for you today in the kitchen, keeping it short and sweet. But I did want to just do a quick wrap up. So 1 in 4 Americans, older adults, will have a fall every year, and 90% of hip fractures are caused by falls. So that's pretty significant. So if you are having any concerns at all about how your house is set up, or you just want to make sure that it's safe so you can age in place, reach out to your occupational therapist. We are really professionals at looking at how your house is set up, what you can do to simplify it, where common areas are that are typically unsafe, or where people tend to have the most trouble. So if you're needing something really simple, like grab bars in the bathroom, you can call your local handyman or contractor, and they will be very able to help you. But really, we work better together. So while the handyman or contractor can tell you where the studs are or where the grab bars can go, the occupational therapist can look at you as a person and whatever conditions you have and say, well, you know, this person has Parkinson's, so they might eventually have trouble with contrast. So maybe they might recommend you use a darker color grab bar instead of a silver one, so it stands out. So really, your contractor, your handyman, and OT work really well together. Most occupational therapists are very skilled and able to help you with your home safety recommendations. However, there is a certification if you're looking. It is called CAPS, C-A-P-S, Certified Aging in Place Specialist. And this is a really cool program that is open to a lot of professionals like realtors, designers, contractors, as well as therapists. So we work better together, and feel free to reach out to your OT if you're having any questions or concerns about how to make your house safer. So hope you all stay safe and enjoy this beautiful day. I'll see you next month. Next month we're tackling healthy aging. So see you then. Have a good night.